Well, I just got out of the car wash, so I'm now drying my car. This is what we call pre-dry. Then when I get home, I'll take a damp rag and wipe off the windows and stuff. Anyway, yesterday was Veterans Day. And I see President Obama went out and was greeting vets, getting off the plane, shaking their hands and doing presidential things. And Trump, in the meantime, was telling us how stupid we are. He was telling stupid people that you're stupid because nobody knows about magnets and rare earths. We have rare earths, which are magnets. And nobody knows about magnets because we're all stupid. Well, here's the deal. I'm a veteran, and I spent a year active, mostly in Washington, D.C. area. And my primary education in the military was magnets, of all things. Isn't that something? But I learned about magnets when I was in first grade, because most first graders know how magnets work, and that magnets are in existence, and they all know what they are, because they're not stupid. I think as we get older, we become stupid, which explains Trump. But anyway, because I'm well versed in magnets, I was able to go from joining the Army to becoming a Specialist 5, which is a sergeant class, pay grade, in 5 months. 5 months. It was actually kind of a record when I got back to my reserve unit. I was the only guy that I know of that ever did that went from 0 to 5 in 5 months. Because I knew about magnets. My MOS was generators, electric motors, power stations, and I had education in electronics prior to that, high school. I took electronics classes, and I built radios and stuff with Heathkit. Remember Heathkit? Did those too, because I know what magnets are. How stupid are people that listen to this guy? Nobody knows about magnets. If you throw a battery in water, it'll electrocute you. That's impossible. But people will believe that batteries will electrocute you. DC current in water will not electrocute you. And magnets don't work if you get them wet. Have you ever heard that one before? I mean, there is nobody on earth who knows less about everything than Donald Trump. And people believe everything he says. That's what gets me, is how uneducated. And the Republicans always want to cut education. Cut. That's their deal. Cut education, because stupid people can be manipulated very easily. You look at the uneducated people in the country, and they are the poorest. Financially, they are the worst off because they're uneducated. They don't know the difference. They don't know how to research. They don't know how to barely read, and they believe whatever is fed to them. It's time for people to become more intelligent. Technology has advanced astronomically in just like a year, but our moralities and our basic human instincts have degraded. We've got AI, which will probably be the end of us, because I just watched a thing on AI because I know how to do research. And you can basically, AI can actually pretend to be a human being with a profile picture and everything, just like a human, and feed you, crap about, the left. The leftists are so violent. Look at the difference. Look at the right, who stormed the Capitol, smeared crap on the walls, urinated on desks, beat up cops and all this kind of stuff. And look at the left. 1 million people showed up just in the United States for the No King thing. And of all the leftist protests, no violence. None. The only violence there was wacko righties with the assault weapons threatening people. No, the left is by far the most peaceful, most intelligent group. But here again, AI, Fox News, Trump, they paint this picture to stupid people that, the left is violent and we're so mean and we got it all wrong and all this stuff. And it's not like, the left is stain free, but they certainly are more human. But I just can't believe it. Basic things. Nobody knows about magnets. What's next? Nobody's going to know that cars have wheels. Whoever thought of the wheel? Nobody knew about the wheel until Donald Trump himself figured it out. That's the thing with Trump too. Whenever he says things like Jasmine Crockett is stupid, he's looking in the mirror. Compared to him, everything is compared to him. He doesn't know what a magnet is. To this day, he doesn't know what a magnet is. Somebody mentioned rare earth is used in some magnets. He doesn't know what rare earth is. It doesn't mean it's rare. And a lot of it is used in magnets, but he doesn't understand what a magnet is, how it works. He wouldn't know North Pole from South Pole. No way. But he assumes that everybody is as stupid as he is. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's a miracle. I don't understand Trump. So that must be a miracle.